These USA players have heard the critics over the last few months, and they are looking to prove a point. There's a siege mentality about them, I think.
And for Japan, all the players have talked about the negativity that's still on the news at home, what you can't eat, what you can't drink, and their hope that finally their country has something they can cheer.
Well, they've made quite a recovery here. 30 minutes of extra time will be played. There are no golden goals anymore. There will be the full 30 minutes. And as Bob Lee was telling you, if it's still level then, it's a penalty shootout again. There hadn't been a penalty shootout at the Women's World Cup for 12 years until this tournament, not since that final that your team won. There's a corner, it just flicked off a Japanese foot, that one.
And I could hear Abby Wambach yelling for that from our seats 30,000 feet up.
So Rapinoe looking for the right delivery. It's towards Wambach, who won the header. Back across the face of goal. Comes out again. Shannon Box. Shot was blocked. Lepelbet couldn't get on the end of it. Lepelbet's got it now, though. Good tough play. Box with the cross in. Wambach with a header. Straight at the keeper. I must say, Japanese team have really improved their defending. They are much, much tougher nut to crack than the side we saw lose 2-0 twice to the USA in a matter of days a couple of months ago.
And especially in the air and on set pieces, Kumagai has battled play for play with the best header in the world in Abby Wambach.
Here she is on the ball now, the 20-year-old number 4 Saki Kumagai. Goes to Imashimizu, who has scored against the USA in the past, long time ago.
And the U.S. still has 2 substitutions left. One of them on the bench, Amy Rodriguez, who has scored 3 times against Japan this year in every game they've played in.
Left out of the starting lineup for the first time at this World Cup today, Amy Rodriguez. Might she still have a key role to play? You do wonder. It's funny the way these stories sometimes work out.
3 of her 4 goals this year have come against Japan.
Here's Rapinoe. Deep cross, no problems at all, that one. Rapinoe was one of those who did score in the penalty shootout against Brazil, though she told us a day or 2 later that she'd missed 4 in a row before that. I'm glad we didn't know that before that.
She said, I hadn't made a penalty kick since my freshman year in college.
I think she might be on duty again today if she's still on the pitch at the end of the game. Alex Morgan. The USA have only lost 1 big global final. I'm talking World Cup and Olympics. That was in 1995 against Norway. Oh, Miyama was caught very late there by O'Reilly. Might be booked for that. Or is the referee going to keep the cards in the pocket and say she thought it was just a bit careless? I think that's the view she's taking here. It's not been a dirty game at all.
No, and I think that's a good decision. It hasn't been at all. Both teams have played it very fair.
Never been a red card in a Women's World Cup final.
Being dark. Don't jinx it.
Would I? Wambach. Morgan is a target here. Found beautifully by Abby Wambach. Morgan, she's on her own. She might be able to finish it. No, not this time. Good play, though, by Morgan.
And at some point, this is going to have to be the tactic for the United States consistently, because she just is outpacing those center backs for Japan and finding success. There's been a couple opportunities for Alex Morgan to get in. They're going to have to go with that direct ball.
Norio Sasaki, who's been in charge for 3 years and done a very good job with Japan, Olympic semi-finalist, and now World Cup final. Japan very, very proud of what they're doing, and rightly so. Box dispossessed that time. Is Homarisawa. Miyama. Staying power might be important now. Miyama just left her foot in there, but again the referee just taking a benevolent view of that. It's been very, very good, I think, Bibiana Style. No, she isn't. She's going to show a yellow for that. That's the first of the day for the Japanese goal scorer, Miyama. They are on their way to winning the Fair Play Award. They're not going to be collecting too many other cards, so we hear anyway. That might have to be reassessed.
Two players finally getting up for the United States to warm up, and Amy Rodriguez and Stephanie Cox. Japan has had 3 warming up fairly consistency for a while now, and the U.S. just bringing their 2 up.
We've only got one more substitute left at Japan. Maruyama on the chase with Beulah, who has to win this race, and she's going to do exactly that, and finds Lepalvet. This is a case really of the USA after a dramatic tournament. They've got to go to the well one more time. You just hope they don't go to the well and find it dry one of these times.
And you just hope we're not talking about those missed opportunities from the first 30 minutes.
Because the game could have been won there and then, couldn't it? Could have been over after half an hour if the chances had been taken. There nearly always is a price to pay for that.
That's the unfortunate truth.
Good little flick on there by Kawasumi. There's a fair bit of pace now for the American defense to deal with from 3 different strikers.
What what Japan is doing is they're sending Miyama, their left midfielder, forward. They're sending the other side forward. I mean, they're being aggressive, which is pressuring that U.S. back line, because they're almost playing with a forefront at times.
Wambach's header. Lloyd to Krieger. Target is Morgan. Rapinoe to pick it up again. There's Carly Lloyd looking at the options and picking out Heather O'Reilly. Driven in. Wambach attacking it. It's a good ball in really from O'Reilly towards that near post with some pace.
She's had quite a few good ones here
they stopped the cross from getting in. Determined defense from Japan. It's getting near dawn now in Japan, in the land of the rising sun. That sun is rising, and I think everybody will be tuning into this if they didn't stay up to watch it. O'Reilly, too long this time for Wambach, and out of play. Does she like the idea? Did Abby Wambach?
And Heather O'Reilly has been very busy on that right side. Some good balls across. Just unfortunate for the U.S. There's no one on the end of them there. We've seen 3 skip right across that 6.
Mueller couldn't quite win it. His Myanmar again. That's a great stretch by Lepelvet. And very good work again by Shannon Box. But Kinga plants it into the crowd behind that goal.
I just got shown a picture straight from the White House of the president watching with his 2 daughters. And I believe Michelle Obama was in there as well. Riveted to the television.
Well, we hope you're enjoying the game, Mr. President.
I believe Sasha and Malia are soccer players as well.
Waiting like the rest of the United States for what they hope to be a celebration, but it's pretty much all in the mix now. Throw to the United States, taken quickly by Krieger to Carly Lloyd. Cross towards Rapinoe, attacking it. Good defending. Box. Bounce wasn't kind, and Japan have a break on. Ali Krieger doing the covering a player who, as you might have heard, 5 years ago had a near-death experience with illness, a blood clot on the lungs and 6 minor heart attacks, and happily has recovered from all of that to play in a World Cup final.
What a tremendous story she is, and that she wasn't even in the mix a couple years ago for the national team. Was playing professionally here in Germany, in Frankfurt.
There's 1 or 2. Lepelvet on the ball there has fought her way back into contention as well. Now Rapinoe. It was Shimizu getting the block in.
Two minutes, 2.5 left in this first period of extra time, and the U.S. going to try and press in this last 2 minutes.
Morgan turns towards Wambach again. Brilliant from Kumagai. What a battle that's been all the way through. The US just trying to get something onto Abby Wambach's head, you feel. Boxed back. Ah, yes, this time they do! Abby Wambach, she's done it again. She scored 4 games running, and is that a World Cup winner?
And all of them, not surprisingly, with her head. What a great job by Alex Morgan, because she persisted down this inline. The U.S. has patience. She's going to pick it up here, and she's going to press down that inline. And this is such a nice ball across, driven in there. Kumagai trying to get something on it. What a beauty. And you know from that distance, Abby Wambach is not missing.
It had to be her, Abby Wambach. The torchbearer for the US team is now the leading American scorer in World Cup history, now ahead of Michelle Akers. That was her 13th World Cup goal. USA ahead again in extra time. Maybe they won't need penalties.